Hey everybody, it's October 5th. Welcome to October Showdown 2017.
Let's mount up.
Alright guys, I'm done with work for the day. So now I can finally get started on some haunt build here. I'm going to keep working on these panels so that we can get this jail built, because got to get it done. So I've got this air hose sitting here, and you'll notice it's going into the wall there. What's on the other side? Let's find out. And there's the other side, and it goes up to the compressor. The previous owners of this house had run a bunch of sprinkler wires through there, and I was like, you know what? This would be perfect because I could have the compressor in here. I got a 100-foot hose which reaches out to the side of the yard, so I can keep this guy in here and run our pneumatic stuff, and nobody has to listen to the compressor, so that's cool. So I'm a big fan of Craig tools. I think they're most widely known for their pocket hole jig, which is awesome. It's great for any kind of woodworking stuff. I've used it for built-ins and frames and all sorts of stuff. And so I saw this rip cut tool that they have. I've had it for a while now, and I just haven't gotten a chance to use it. And this is for cutting down sheets of plywood and stuff like that. I do have a table saw, but it's a portable like job site kind of one. So it's kind of hard to use with a big old full sheet. And so this thing's awesome. Basically comes with this sled here, and that hooks onto your saw, and it has some adjustable connectors here, so it works with pretty much any saw I believe it works with. So you connect that on there, and then you line it up on the guide there, and then that's it. And then basically what you do is you dial in whatever you want your cut to be, and then this guide just runs along the edge of the plywood. And it worked really well for, I've already cut this piece here for that flat there. It works really well for that because, especially with this thin plywood, unless you have a huge workspace, I'll usually use sawhorse and stuff like that to kind of hold it with some tables. And then in the past I would clamp down a board, make my marks, clamp down a board to guide my saw on. Well, if the board flexes, then your sled will slide underneath the board and your cut goes off to the side. Or you could just freehand it, which I've done before, but I don't like to do that, all that much, because you can really just totally mess it up. So this worked great. It just slid. It's pretty thick here, so it slides right along the edge there, and worked really, really well. So that's a nice little tool to have right there. All right, next on the agenda is to build this top corner piece here. Can be a bit of a challenge whenever you're trying to deal with all these angles. That gets fun. So let's see if we can get this sucker figured out. Okay, I got the top piece done here. Came out pretty good. The angles are a little off on the corners there, but you know what? It works. Seems pretty sturdy, so I'm gonna call that good. Check it out. Got another one done, or the framing at least. And this is the other sidewall for the jail. So originally we were planning to make the jail walk-in with a cell inside and all that, but in the interest of time, we're gonna forego that for this year. So we're just gonna focus on getting the outside of the facade done. If by some chance we have extra time at the end, maybe we'll try to make it a walk-in, and if not, then we'll just that'll have to wait till next year. So, but at least obviously the front's gonna get done, so that's good. All right, so I got the plywood on these two top pieces. I got one down there, one here, and what I'm gonna do now is, just to make my life easier, I am going to trim off the excess with the router. Obviously these are 8-foot sheets and these are 6-foot panels, so that end has to be cut, and then this side has to be cut here because I purposely built them a little bit shy of 2 feet, so I can make sure to get both halves out of a 4x8 sheet of plywood. So I'm going to go ahead and attempt to do that now. Alright guys, I made really good progress today. I got a bunch of things done. I got those top panels done. I got the frame built for the top. I still need to put some plywood on that. I got two of the windows routed out. And then next I still need to do the door underneath that side flat. But I got that side flat built too. So yeah, right here and here, that's the makings of a jail. Still a lot to do, but making good progress. Here's our basket of bones. Let's see. Lori got this the other day. Here's our cool rat. Can mess with his tail. I don't remember if she either got this at Spirit or she got it at HEB, which is the local grocery store here. She also got this cool vulture here. He's pretty awesome. There's a couple cats in there, another rat, some spiders, and then she got this at Spirit. I don't remember how much it was, but it was pretty affordable. It was only like 10 bucks or something like that. Because the real ones of these things are ridiculously expensive. Like I've been wanting a real one, but they're just crazy expensive. So this one doesn't look so hot as it is now. So we're gonna age it, just add some more, you know, paint to it and stuff like that, wipe it off, and it'll look, I think it'll look much better just doing that. So yeah, we got that. This is ridiculous. I clean up the garage and it just gets messy again. I don't know what happens. I really don't. I don't know where all this stuff comes from. Well, that's all I got for you today, guys. Making good progress, knocking out some of these flats here. Looking forward to moving on to actually like setting it up and adding some stucco and some other stuff to it. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.